Welcome, welcome everyone to this Golden Goddess Circle. Tonight we are a beautiful group of wonderful women, and getting started, I want to welcome you today. I'm the host. Joy is traveling in Santa Fe and is doing some great work and magic there. And tonight I'm going to be doing some special session with you, and I'm happy to co-create with you together. At first, I would love you just to ground down and put your feet on the ground wherever you are sitting, have them parallel on the ground, and just feel how you're sitting. Maybe straighten your spine, roll your shoulders a little back, and just breathe in. And hold your breath for a moment and breathe out. While I'm letting some more people in. And breathe in one more time, and you can close your eyes. And just enjoy letting the breath flow through your feet out into the earth. And imagine you are surrounded by a beautiful eggshell. A beautiful golden eggshell that is giving you all the shelter and the protection you need. And this eggshell is very soft in a way. It's very fragile, and it only lets the good vibration in. And while you're continuously breathing in and out and connecting with the earth, you are feeling that there is a light column coming out of the earth while you're breathing in into your feet, and it's flooding this whole exhale and connecting you with beautiful energy. And you're continuing to breathe in, and you're connecting at the same time, not only with Mother Earth, but you're also connecting to the sky, to the infinite possibilities of the sky, and to all the stars that are out there. You are connected, especially to one star that is shining its light down to you. And this light is coming into the eggshell and filling it up with beautiful golden energy as well, filling up all your organs, all your cells, your whole body. And also the whole eggshell is being flourished and nourished with this beautiful light. And so you are having the grounding energy of Mother Earth in there in this eggshell. And you are having as well the beautiful, loving energy of the sky. And just feel how you're protected in this eggshell, and say within yourself, thank you for protecting me in this golden eggshell from low frequency energies. Only let the good in and keep everything else that I don't need out. And just feel how this is so soothing for you, so well-being. And you're arriving in this moment, in this safety eggshell here in the Golden Goddess Circle. And take another deep breath in and out, and open your eyes. While I let some more people in. And welcome to the Golden Goddess Circle tonight. I'm your host, and tonight we are going on a special journey, dedicating it also to beautiful goddesses. I will tell you in a second. Before we get started, I wanted to reach out to you about last time we have been doing. I don't know if you remember, we have been doing the family constellation with some symbols that Joy has been telling us about. And these symbols, I have been changing every day. I tested out how many days, which symbol should be on it. And I was wondering if, um, if you had any results in that. Did you have any feedback? I would love to see in the chat if you have um, had any interesting insights from this kind of work. Okay, bear with me. I'm going into the chat, looking if there's anyone who has some information on that. I can tell from my side that I have been, the first day I had like the strongest symbol on it for 2 days. And then after 2 days, I changed it. And in these first 2 days, I could feel that there was a lot of energy coming up in my family. And I was really amazed because even some aggression sometimes amongst my kids, and sometimes also like misunderstanding, at like a lot of fire. And I was, whoa, where is this coming from? And then I remembered, oh, we have been doing this kind of work. So I can really say that since then, it gradually shifted and got more soft, and the communication got much better, and it really vanished, this kind of yeah, energy that was a bit more yeah, fiery in that sense. And I'm reading from Marinella. She said she received gratitude from a close cousin, and she thanked about the support she's providing for her and her children. So there are people coming up with gratitude, and that is beautiful. Is Are you still having the continuously doing the symbols on it, or are you finished with it, so to say? Is Do you have the feeling it's gone done?
No, it's not
Anke
done.
is
Uh, I
sorry.
still have it for 8 days.
All right, beautiful. Anke is saying that she started it on Tuesday, and she has it uh, on it since a week until tomorrow, and she has not yet noticed anything. Mhm. Yeah, just play with it. I just on the weekend I came up to do it with my husband for his business, and he has been doing all kinds of people that came in his mind in the field, and we have it was really a beautiful work. And within 1 hour, he got a phone call that blew him away, that he was not expecting. So it was really. It's a interesting way of playing. Also use it to play with the symbols, and do all kinds of constellations also for a daily practice, or for something that you are planning to do, or maybe something work related. It is really uh, something that is where we can all experiment with it and give each other feedback. So that was Diana was writing mine to her home. Beautiful. That is fantastic. Very happy to hear more, maybe later on or in the next Golden Goddess Circles coming. Yes. And the family constellation is actually something that, yeah, we are all surrounded by so many incidents and by so many situations that impact our well-being and our mental state. And this Golden Goddess Circle, I was pondering about it if I should do it. Um, I would love to, from deep in my heart, to dedicate to one of our goddesses, which is Yolanda. Yolanda has been going through some very challenging times. Um, and as some of you are familiar with, and I would really do a big shout out to her as a woman carrying so much. Um, some of you have met her husband, Robert, in the circle as well. We have been also several times intending for him. And just past Friday, Robert decided to leave this planet and go into another dimension. And we have been in our Power of Eight group very much intending for her and connecting also with Robert, especially on that day when he left. And it's something that is so close. And I was pondering about what could be a topic for this Golden Goddess Circle. And it is something that also some of you who are here now in this Golden Goddess Circle are so deeply touched by that I thought it's time also to look into that mourning, into that sadness, into that almost not understanding this surreal situation that from one moment to the other, a loved person is not there anymore. And especially, I would like to do this Golden Goddess Circle dedicating not only to Yolanda and her power and her strength that she has given, but also to all the women who are really holding so much, who are um, behind people, holding their back, giving them their love, giving them their care, cheering people up, really giving it all. And sometimes also not maybe even realizing how much they give. So this is for all the caregivers, the healers, the solution bringers, and the 1,000 tasks managers and upsurers who are really having other people's backs. Because that's also how our society is built up, right? If those people are not there, the whole system would collapse. And here in this circle, I think I can say that we are all holding each other's back. And Yolanda is one person that has been continuously also with us here and also shared her knowledge and her wisdom and her love. And so even if she's not here tonight, we can take her in our heart and really be grateful for all the time she dedicated to Robert. She's very much a person who comes up with solutions and um, bringing all kinds of alternatives for her husband in that time, in learning what could be done differently in a serious illness. And she has really come up with an amazing archive of of healing methods that will be so valuable also for other people afterwards right now. And that's, I would love to cherish that as well. And Robert has chosen that he he is in this moment he is completely at peace and is ready to leave this place because he has another mission, and he did it quite in a very aware way. He was you can feel I'm still also very touched and cannot believe it in a way because also my husband and myself, we have been very close with them, and he has really chosen very aware to say goodbye to his friends. So 1 week ago, he is a painter. He did an amazing exhibition where all his work of his 1.5 years of illness was being shown. And so many people of his friends and family came to say goodbye. And he felt like he was ready to go. And he said, I can give you everyone to much more from where I will be then. I can connect to you, and I wish that you continue to do this light work you're doing. And especially also with the Power of Eight group that we have been working with him a lot. He was asking that we gather more and more in groups of people, either online or even better in person, and continue this work of intending for others, for doing something good, for being in this conscious way of believing that this world is going to be a better place every day more and more, and we are contributing to that. And that's what it is actually about tonight. And in all that sadness and also uh, caring for Yolanda's well-being in this moment, it is also that there are so many beautiful signs that came up. And I wanted to share that with you. The day he was leaving, I was in a cafe in the morning, and I looked at a bottle in the on the bar behind it, and I'm never really interested in the alcohol bottles, but there was in the middle of all the bottles, very big and very strong, was the word divine. The divine bottle was there, and beside it there was a poster hanging, and it said crossing. So it was like both of these words, they connected to each other, me looking at them, and it was like, oh, it's a divine crossing. It is like so blessed in that moment. And also since then I've been walking in places and I see white feathers everywhere. And Robert has been sharing that when with my husband, that when he's gone, he would love us to think of him as a bird that is appearing and really. Oh my goodness, that is very beautiful. Hello, hello, good evening, Yolanda. Just admitted to chat. And we are just talking about you, brave woman. And let me, there she is. Okay. Um, I was just talking about Robert and how brave he is and what kind of signs he sent to all of us here in these days. And I also walked behind a woman and saw a bag. She was wearing a bag, and there was written, can you believe it? It said, crossing, no sad. I have never seen a bag like this. It said, no sad, don't be sad about this crossing. And in the next moment, I was meeting a man I didn't even know on the street. He said, hello, where are you from? And I said, I'm from Germany. And he said, may I introduce myself? I am Nectarios. And I know that Aios Nectarios in Greece, the saint Nectarios, is a healer and a miracle maker. He is very highly appreciated and cherished on many islands. And I was like, oh yeah, let's invite Nectarios, Aios Nectarios, also in that moment when we are saying goodbye to Robert. And it was such an amazing blessing to be part of this, even if it is such a sad moment, and saying goodbye to a beautiful soul that where you're thinking, why do always often the good ones need to go? These people have so much to give, and at the same time, understanding and accepting that there is so much more than we can see, so much more than we will ever understand. And I'm very, very happy to see you, Yolanda. I don't know if you want to say anything. I have been sharing and saying that this Golden Goddess Circle is dedicated to your braveness, to your creativity, to your care, and to your love, and to all the amazing information you gathered and the holding Robert on all this path, because saying goodbye in this way, like he has done it now, is something that he could only do because you were carrying that with him. And that is very, very special and extraordinary. So this circle is about, and if I may share, Yolanda, you were telling the story to me that after Robert had gone, that his alarm clock was going off. He had a wristwatch, an Apple Watch, and in this watch it went off the next morning. And guess what? What was written on it? It was written, "Time to get up." And I thought I got goosebumps all over, and I thought this is something so special that I wanted to use that as a motto for all of us, to say it's time to get up. It is absolutely important to mourn, to be sad, to feel sorrow, and be in moments of withdrawal and understanding what happened, and then as well look at all the beauty. And I would love for you to recall moments that you were mourning and where you felt sorrow, and if you also in these moments still saw positive signs and saw blessings in it, and the beauty, please share in the chat. And I wanted to ask Marinella in. Where are you, dear? Yeah, there. Bring you in the spotlight. So I'm not sure if how can we put ourselves together in the spotlight? At spotlight, here, there we are. Yes, we can do this. So Marinella is also part of our Power of Eight group that is meeting Wednesdays, always where we especially intend for people in our group or people of also strangers. It is really only dedicated 1 hour to that. And it's a very blessed work. And I love so much the view also, and that Marinella has on it. And I asked her if she would love to share that with everyone tonight. Thank you, Marinella.
With pleasure. My experience with the Power of Eight is quite new. I actually didn't know the existence. Yeah, I have heard about Lynn McTaggart, but I really didn't follow. And in January, when we were having the retreat at Joy's place, I met Yolanda Unicole, and I was since quite long looking for a group where I could pray for others, because for me it was important to pray for others. I pray regularly, daily, but I tend to pray for myself. So it is a selfish thing. And when I pray for others and I pray in my own, I have the feeling that I am not even listened or heard. So I was really looking for that. And without asking, I remember Nicole saying, "Oh, you could be part of our Power of Eight." And I saw is that a sign of the abundance that we had during that retreat. So then I was welcome in your group. And what I would like to witness is a positive outcome that it gave to me. Because intending for others, really, I felt it opens your heart. I feel a lot of love when we are connected because we always intend for somebody, and that somebody is asking for somebody else where there is love behind. It can be a son, it can be a husband, it can be a neighbor. Um, and the effect of intending for others also brings to me, because I make you a couple of examples of what happened, the changes that I had. Um, I feel this, I feel this connection. I am, I feel that we are connected. I feel this love. So now I am more balanced. I am really in balance. Before I had those up downs, and now I am in balance, and I know it's like there is a source. So I know that that meeting on Wednesday for me is priority. I
Mm.
can cancel anything else. They invite me for a dinner, I say no. So, and I know that it's a source where we can all get something, even if we intend for others. This is one thing. And the second is that um, I noticed that when we intend and then we share sometimes the success or the positive, that somebody is better or recovers, or we had an intention about money. And then I remember that in our chat, somebody said that there was something already in motion, which was not the case for me. Um, and I noticed at that moment the happiness about somebody else achieving what we intended for, which is totally different from my feelings in normal daily life. Because in normal daily life, I am a I am a human, and I am not a jealous person, but because I am a human, sometimes I had these questions. Oh, why didn't it happen to me? Oh, why did they got that and not me? It is not a jealousy, but still the thought is there. And now with thanks to the power of eight, I don't have this thought anymore. Now it's like, wow, I'm happy that this person is better or got that, etc., etc. So it is really a share and yeah, love and this connection. And I know that I can every time I can just connect. There is somebody there. We support each other. I have seen, yeah, you just mentioned uh, the last week and the last Friday. Yeah, it was a sad event. I mean, even though we know that Robert Chosen is in peace now, but it was a sad event. Even if we don't know each other, because many of the people I don't know, but you create this connection, so it was a sad moment. But the connection was so strong that um, I was waking up several times during the night and with just the thought of the group, and particularly that night, my thought was to Yolanda. So, and normally before, when I was waking up during a night, my thoughts were, oh, tomorrow I have to do this or whatever, or I need this. It was always the self. And now when I wake up, it's a kind of connection. So immediately I think, oh, let's intend for, and I repeat maybe the intention. So that during that night, my my thoughts were about Yolanda, and instead of thinking or letting my head going, I just intend. So
Mm,
I intend in my own.
that's a very special way of putting it, because it helps you to focus on something and really not having the blah 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 in your head, but just focus and be aware of something that others need help in that moment. And even in this group, we intended for the highest good of a person. And we also had to realize and admit even the nice pictures we saw are that what Robert went for. And it's not what we think it should be, rather surrendering this path, even if it's maybe not that what our preferred scenario is. And I think this is also leading us to that moment now that we can say, okay, there is sadness and there is grief, and and it is fully okay, and connecting also to this and letting it out and embracing it and being there for each other, also in sisterhood in that case, in this circle, in the golden goddess circle here, knowing that we have each other's back is such a value, and it's growing and growing. And also friendships and meetups are happening outside of it, right? Or the the healing hearts event that is happening with Joy. It's such a good opportunity to create this community and to connect with others and work also on these issues, on this pain and that we have all been going through at some point. And that would be actually what I would love us to do now, because we have been telling you the story now, and I think you're all connected to it, and it is very important that we also open it up now and say, okay, what is it where I felt this grief? Where is there a moment in your life where you can recall that you lost a loved one, or even you lost something that is dear to your heart? I was talking to Lily about this, who also cannot be here tonight, and she said she was mourning a lot about the house where she grew up in Australia, because it just recently got torn down, and she got the video of it, and it went through her. So there are so many moments where you are connected to someone or something that might hurt you, or where you don't feel so well. And I just read this beautiful saying, instead of the Irish are saying, instead of I am sad, they are saying sadness is on me. So you don't identify yourself necessarily with that emotion. You know it can change. It's a moment where you are feeling this, and then it can go on. And I would love to do that with all of us. And I hope you can understand me well. I am not touching my computer just when I let people in. And I thought to ask you, when you think of someone or something that really hurt you, that got deep to your heart, um, where are you now in this moment? What kind of first emotion or connection to a feeling comes up in you? And please write it in the chat, because then we can work with this as well. Just close your eyes for a moment and just see whatever comes up in the very first moment. Um, doesn't have to be with your head. It's just close to your heart. What comes to your mind? And please share in the chat, because then I would love to do a clearing with us. And yeah, grief. Lisbeth is saying grief. I can say for myself, like, deep sorrow. I felt deep sorrow losing a dear one in my family. And also, when you think about it, when you even if it might have been some time ago, where would you say are you now from where it touches you when you think about it again? Is what number comes to your mind? How strong is it in this moment? And please share with everyone that we can all communicate with each other. It's like I believe that there is for everyone something coming up in this moment. And yeah, even if it's a topic that is not so easy. Yeah, anger. Danielle is saying anger. Yes, feeling angry. Something. Yeah, forgiving. Yeah, Isabella is saying forgiving. Mm-hmm. And yeah, just write down for you also the word that comes up for you, and also maybe the number, how it feels for you, how strong it is in this moment when you think about it. And I came up this today that I would love to share a method with you. Those who came earlier, I had asked if you have a magnet at your hand. Maybe somebody can quickly grab it from the fridge or wherever you might have it. Or if this is not so easy for you to find, please take a crystal or a stone that you might have close to you. That works as well. And what I would like to do is to delete all these energies, these resources that are not so valuable for us, that are in our system, that are still hurting our heart. And I would love to do this with this method with either the magnet or the stone. Does everybody have a tool? Please let me know that we can all do this together. So I hope it works. So Marinella, I release you from the spotlight. Spotlight. Yes. Okay. So, okay, Danielle is saying she, angry. She feels angry, and it's at a 7. So this is a number we would love to bring down, and oftentimes we do it with the tapping, right? And this time I would love to do this with the magnet, and we do it. We put it here in front of our eye, uh, um, in front of our third eye, and then we go over. I just show it for one moment, and we go over our whole crown until the back, here, where the uh, neck ends. Yeah. And we continue doing this as if we comb ourselves, as if we wanted to stroke ourselves. And in a gentle way, just feel how that feels when you do this movement. If you do it for another person, you can also do it along the spine for the other person when he's standing or she's standing or lying down. And then you can just say, I, in this moment, am ready to let go of anything that's holding me back and connects me to this moment of grief and sadness. And I delete, delete, delete. Angriness. You can say it out loud, please. You can say, I delete, delete, delete anger. You can also say it in your own language. Just delete it and feel how it is being deleted out of your system. And I have collected some other words that I have tested in the field before. And I delete, delete, delete. Vulnerability and low self-confidence and grief and sorrow. And I delete, delete all kinds of fear and self-blaming. And breathe in deeply also while you're doing this. Yes. release everything. And I delete all kinds of shock, any kind of shock that is in me. And being overwhelmed. Deep in, breathing, and out. And I delete any kind of confusion and grief. And I delete weakness and any kind of regret. And the last one, I delete any kind of stress. And take a deep breath in and just let it sink for a moment and just feel and notice what is happening in your body. And take another deep breath in and out. And just imagine that this is all flowing into the earth. All can go now. And in the next moment comes the beauty of it, because now we are downloading all the beauty, all the good things that we want. And so we would use for the anger that we had been putting in, deleting out of the system, we will now do the forgiveness, and we download. Now we do the same thing with the downloading. I download. Forgiveness, acceptance, self-healing. And I download comfort. And I download also sisterhood and courage. And I download faith and accepting and surrendering. And breathe in and feel the beauty of all these qualities that are just being now downloaded into your system. And recovery and letting go. Letting go. And clarity and openness and joy and being resourceful, trusting myself. I see a lot of yawning. That's good. Very good. And I download, surrender and trust. And the last one, I download, relaxation. Take a deep breath in and out, and cross your hands over your chest and have your both thumbs touching. And just close your eyes for a moment and just feel into it. And just, sigh and let go. Wonderful. And then you can open your eyes, and now let me just admit someone else in. So leave your hands like this. And now we finish this all off with a butterfly tapping. And it's something that is so soothing and so well doing. Danielle is already doing it. It's actually feeling the butterfly. Yes, you can do it soft and fast, or just gentle, very much like this. Exactly like this. Yes. And just, you don't tap fast. You can really let yourself time, give yourself time in this. and then just change the crossing and do it the other way around. Just feel how that really calms everything down, your nervous system. It's something very valuable to do in the evening before going to bed, and maybe many thoughts are on your mind. And you can just do this for a moment. You can do it as long as you want and just feel what it does to you. And then you can let go and feel into your body. And I'd love to have a feedback if there is any shift or change in this, what you have been noticing now after we've been doing this. And actually really a cool thing. I have that magnet always in my pocket, and wherever I go, something might be disturbing or some emotions are coming up. Then I just stop for a moment and then I do this. It's so handy to have another one of these hacks and tools at hand. Uh, Thank you so much. Danielle is saying she feels peace and love. Thank you so much. Yes, so this is a topic that it feels so unfamiliar to talk about this, what we have been now addressing today, and still it's part of our life, and it's also part of creation and of being born and going away again, taking another shape. And we are all coming and going. And it's like something that is, I believe, very valuable also to share more about, and to make it more um, uh, also comfortable to to be open and share this. Also, what I really loved hearing from Yolanda was that the whole family was, including the grandchildren, also around. It was not being kept away from this process. I remember me as a child, I I did not really participate in the uh, passing of my grandfather, for example. And so it is something that is oftentimes in our society kept away. In other cultures, for example, in Bali, I can say for myself, I have been many times seeing beautiful celebrations in color and music, and really also seeing it as a joyful event that somebody is moving on, transforming, and going into its next phase of evolution and development. And I wish for everyone to ponder upon this and take this into your time when you are going in this week. And I wish that every one of you is taking a moment to see if there is anyone around you, any sister or good friend who is not being so well, and that could need your support in either just for through a call, or in just saying hello, or just being there and holding the other. Um, Me, myself, I am very, very happy that on Wednesday I will be traveling to see Yolanda, and I will be spending a whole week with her, being there, and forever, whatever comes to our mind, we are just connecting, and we will have you all with us, because it feels like Marinella was writing to me the other day. It feels like you're going for all of us, and that is such a blessing and honor, and I'm looking forward to that. And um, for closing our circle, I was in touch with Marinella about it. I would love to do an intention for all the sister goddesses in our circle, and for whoever needs it right now, because it's about this strength we are all having. And I would love to do an intention that is for our permanent and perfect balance and power and faith in any kind of circumstance, whatever we might face, because there's a lot going on right now on this earth. And it's very important that we stay in our center and yeah, connect with each other as much as we can. So I would love to do this intention setting with you for the next 5 minutes, and then I'm happy to close the circle. Thank you. So please make yourself comfortable and just connect again with Mother Earth and connect also with all the beautiful sisters in this circle and with all of those that are not even online now. We are creating a beautiful circle. And at the same time, we all have ourselves in the center of it. And we are taking care of ourselves. And our intention is connecting now with our hearts, moving from our brain into our hearts. Our intention is for all of us sister goddesses to be immediately, completely, and permanently in our perfect balance, power, and faith in any given situation to protect our inner light with care, and we are happy, healthy, and well in every way. Our intention for all of us sister goddesses is to be immediately, completely, and permanently in our perfect balance, power, and faith in any given situation to protect our inner light with care. And we are happy, healthy, and well in every way. Our intention for all of us is to be immediately, completely, and permanently in our perfect balance, power, and faith in any given situation to protect our inner light with care. And we are happy, healthy, and well in every way. Our intention for all of us, sister goddesses, is to be immediately, completely, and permanently in our perfect balance, power, and faith in any given situation, to protect our inner light with care. And we are happy, healthy, and well in every way. Thank you. And take a deep breath in and slowly come back. Marinella, what did you feel? Did you see any pictures?
Um, I actually felt the connection very, very far with Joy and her friends over there, which I don't know. And
Interesting.
I saw all of us. We were we were walking in circle, one behind each other, and we were all of us holding a candle, a white candle with the light. All the candles were lit.
What
So
a
it was a
beautiful picture.
beautiful, yeah,
What a beautiful
it was.
picture to take with us in the night. Thank you so, so much. And have a blessed, blessed evening. And thank you so much for being here in this moment and sharing also with Yolanda our love. And we are here. And I'm very grateful for you being so open and vulnerable in this moment to look at this topic of life. Good night, everyone. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye bye.